careful. And your favorite ride, how are you feeling? I can't believe we're going on this ride, guys. We're going on a small world, Dad.
I know. Oh, hi.
You know what? You know what? You should take a picture. Oh, here.
We're here for Mommy.
We are.
Not for anyone else.
Characters this afternoon. We met Talking Mickey and Tinkerbell, which were super awesome, and now we're headed to the castle for dinner. I'm so excited. We're gonna be eating in that castle, guys, right there. So yeah, I can't believe we're gonna be eating there. I'm meeting all the princesses. I will die if I get to Rapunzel again, but we'll see. So yeah, but it's cooling down a little bit and it's getting a little windy, so hopefully we'll be able to get some nice weather. We got rained on hard today, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, but I'm trying to dodge all the traffic on Main Street. But let's go to dinner. Hello, you probably didn't expect to see me in this vlog, but this is current me sitting in my room. We're back from Disney, but I wanted to actually do a little bit of this style during these last two vlogs that I'm going to be posting because sadly I didn't get a lot of footage the last 2 days, but I still wanted to make really descriptive videos for you guys of what we did and put some pictures and clips in here that are going to kind of help narrate the whole story. But right now we're in Magic Kingdom and it was our second day there. We decided to actually do 3 days in Magic Kingdom, so this was our day 2, and we just rode It's a Small World, which, you know, of course my mom loves, and you know that already because she always says it's her favorite ride. But we actually were on our way to Cinderella's Royal Table before the footage cut, and so I just wanted to kind of describe what happened and describe our feelings and what we thought of the food. So Cinderella's Royal Table, first of all, is a beautiful restaurant. It is gorgeous because of course it's inside Cinderella's castle, so who wouldn't love that? But I really liked that you walk in and you're just instantly immersed in this beautiful castle, and there's knights all over. They're like knight statues, and they have all the flags, and it's just like, it feels so royal, and they call you by your, you know, your party's name, and it's really cool. And then you get in line to meet Cinderella. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think of these princesses. So Cinderella was really nice, but I feel really bad for her because she looked like she's been smiling for hours, which she probably was. But in the picture she kind of looks a little stunned, and so I was like, oh, like, I'm sorry. But I just, you know, they work hard. These princesses work hard and they smile a lot, so their cheekbones start to hurt. I get it, I've been there. But yeah, it was just kind of funny because she seemed to be very quiet, a little bit soft-spoken, and I was like, okay, you know, that's great. And then we kind of took the picture and then it was done. But mostly because I was just hungry and I just wanted to get upstairs. So you walk up this beautiful spiral staircase, and there's bathrooms on one floor. You keep walking up, and then there's the dining room, and it's a long way up, guys. But you sit at this table. I kind of wish we were a little more in the castle. We were like right to the side. When you walk in, we were like that first table, so we weren't really immersed inside the castle. It was more like just, you were kind of like off to the side by like where the stairs were, but it was still fine because I got to look out. I sat on the booth side, so I got to like look out. I switched later to talk to the princesses, but I was so pretty in there. It was gorgeous, and the fireworks were just about to start, and we'll talk about that later. But But we sat down, and then our waitress came by and she gave us our menus, and the menus were beautiful. They had Cinderella and Prince Charming on the back, and they give you a choice of 3 items. So it's the appetizer, the entree, and your dessert. And so the appetizer, I got the charcuterie board, which had like cheese and fruit and different, I think it was like meats and like a little jam or something, but it was actually really good. I'm a big fan of like meat and cheeses, so that was really yummy. And then I got the chicken, and the chicken I believe had I want to say it had like mashed potatoes. I can't quite remember, but there's a video clip that has it, and that was good. It was verging on salty, but I mean, you know, what can you, it's theme park food, but it was, I mean, it was good for what it was. And then for dessert, I had the clock strikes 12, or the clock strikes midnight, and I didn't get to eat all of it. I wanted to eat it all, but I was so full, and I get, this is the thing you should know about me, during character meals, I get very nervous because I want to, one, look really nice for my picture, so I don't want to like be eating and then like Jasmine be over and I'll be like, hey, like what's going on, and then my picture I have like chocolate all over my teeth. So are you guys like that? Comment below if you're like that. And it honestly stresses me out so much. But I like was so like enwrapped in like getting these princesses pictures that I was like not eating food. I got nervous, my stomach started to hurt, and I was like, no, I'm full, like I'm not gonna eat. But it was so good. It was, the dessert was so good. That was probably the favorite thing that I had. And then they gave me a little birthday cupcake because I was celebrating my birthday the day before. So the hotel kind of like notified everybody, and they gave me a cupcake with blue icing on it, which I also didn't eat because it was really cute, but I was already full and I had kind of sworn any other food off at that point. But anyway, so that's kind of like the food review. It's park food. I wasn't expecting anything. It was good, but I definitely could have done with a little bit more like variety in the main courses, and just overall just a little more like care of how they cook certain things. But the desserts were amazing. That's the one thing that I really liked about this dinner, was the desserts. So come for the desserts and then meet the princesses. But yeah, so on to the princesses. So the first princess that we met was Snow White, and she was very, very sweet. We were talking about her bows and everything, and just her colors on her dress, because red's my favorite color, so I was telling her about it. And then she saw my ears. I was wearing my Tangled outfit that day, as you've seen, and so she was commenting on my my ears with all the floral, and there's little butterflies, so she was talking about like her woodland friends, and so she was really sweet. And then came Sleeping Beauty, who was beautiful. Oh my gosh, of course Sleeping Beauty is beautiful, but she really was. She was gorgeous, and she was just so sweet, and I didn't really get a lot of time to interact with the princesses. That was one thing that I did, like as an overall review, I wasn't too impressed with. I was very happy to meet the characters, and they were super sweet, and they did take really great pictures with us, but the meet and greets were very short. And normally my interactions with Character Breakfast is they actually go on for a while, and you can like kind of be with them, and I get that they have to get to the tables, but this is probably the smallest restaurant on property that they do character breakfast or character meals. At least from what I've seen, it's only one room, and you can see every table in the room, and there's 5 princesses going, or 4 or 5 princesses going around in the ballroom, and so you'd think you'd be able to spend a little more time with them. So I felt a little rushed during that. But anyway, so I took this picture with Sleeping Beauty. She was gorgeous. And then who else came by? We had Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. Oh, I met Ariel again. So this is the fun thing. I met Ariel that morning at the Bon Voyage breakfast, and Ariel once again was super gorgeous, very, very sweet. And I can't quite remember what we talked about. I didn't film any of this because the reason why you're getting this is not the filming of the actual princesses, is because it was way too loud and it was so dark you can see anything. But Ariel was very sweet. She talked about, I think we were talking about like bubbles or something, and like how her dress was inspired by the sea and the bubbles, and I don't know, it was cute. It was really cute. But she was really sweet. But actually my personal favorite was Jasmine, and I'll tell you why. One, there's a couple reasons why. So we were done with our meal, and the princesses came by towards the end of our meal, which was good. So we got to like kind of eat our food, and then they just all kind of like came by one after the other, because we were like the last table. So you kind of think they'd spend a little more time with us, but I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was gonna say about Jasmine. So we had been there for probably 45 minutes already to like almost an hour, which is fine. Like, we don't mind that. We weren't waiting to get out because, I mean, it was hot and we just wanted to relax. But one of the managers or the restaurant managers or whoever does like the character assignments, he saw that Jasmine hadn't been to our table yet and that we were about to leave, and so he kind of pulled Princess Jasmine aside when she was about to go around our table to like the rest of the room, and she said, these people have been waiting, you know, I would love if you could meet them. And we heard all of that, and so she came by and she was saying hi to us, and she actually spent the most time with us, and she was telling me how to ride a magic carpet. And yeah, she was so sweet. She was so sweet. And the pictures look like we've been best friends for years. I mean, come on, let's be real. Like, she's amazing. She's adorable. So I loved meeting Jasmine. She was my highlight of that whole night. And then I went downstairs and I got to meet Bits of Brittany, or Brittany, on Twitter, and she was so sweet. She was with all of our friends and they looked adorable. So I'm sorry if I didn't like say hi to all of you and if you're watching this. But I know Brittany might be watching this. So you are so sweet. I have a picture somewhere, or you have a picture, I don't know. Brittany has a picture, but she was so sweet. I'm so glad to have met her. She was adorable, and I really hope to meet her in the future, maybe at Disneyland sometime. But that was kind of like our night, and then we went to Happily Ever After, which I will show clips of, and then that'll end my vlog. But we had to wait because I think they gave us like a certain time to be out of the castle by, to be able to go just right in front of the castle to go see the fireworks. We didn't actually get to go right in front of the castle. They let us out and around Fantasyland, and we walked all the way to the back of Main Street to watch them. So the view you're about to see is the front view, but it's down Main Street. So some of the construction was happening to the left, but I tried to get a lot of the castle. And you guys, Happily Ever After is just spectacular. It is the most amazing fireworks show I've ever seen in my entire life. I have never been so moved by a fireworks show. I don't know, like, I just don't get very emotional over fireworks, and these fireworks are just spectacular. And so I'll talk a little about that in the next video, because that was my last day, and so there was a couple things that we did that I definitely wanted to touch on. But yeah, we had a great second day at Magic Kingdom, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed these clips of Happily Ever After. This is also a spoiler moment, so if you don't want to see Happily Ever After, do not watch the rest of this video, but you can expect my next video coming up very soon. So hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the vlog. Please subscribe. We are at 651 subscribers. You guys, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I can't believe that my channel is getting this much growth this quickly. So please enjoy the rest of my vlogs. Comment below if you like it, and subscribe. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlogs, guys. Bye.
Okay.